Why did you decide to write about coming from a place of when we have confusion, and when I say confusion, fears, or anxiety, it's so funny because that's almost a really juvenile approach to the way you wrote this book. Like, those words are too simplified. You're much more nuanced and poetic.
I think you give me way more credit than I deserve, because I can tell you this book came from confusion, anxiety, and worries and chaos. And I'll explain why. This book was written during the peak of the Black Lives Matter marches and during the peak of COVID. And so it was me alone in my studio apartment and feeling devastated as an African-American in the country. And I thought, how can I write a children's book which speaks to, I'm sure, the anxieties and worries that I'm sure children are facing right now? Because however much they might be talked to about the racial health crises, political crises we're facing, it kind of bleeds into them by osmosis, whether we discuss it with them or not. And I wanted a children's book that had them as part of that conversation. And so there is a lot of you in the book. There's a lot of the book speaking directly to the reader. But more than that, there's this central metaphor of trying to find hope in the cracks, trying to find what's blooming in the wound. And so I loved Christian Robinson using the daffodil.
Blooming in the wound.
I'm a poet. I only speak in metaphor, unfortunately.
Okay, so you say you're a poet and you speak in poet terms.
Yes.
Is it true that are you a Swiftie?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm such a Swiftie!
Me too.
Okay, what is your favorite, and it's hard to pick because there's so many.
Oh my gosh.
But do you have a favorite Taylor Swift lyric?
Oh my gosh, well, she has, and I listened to it on repeat, this line that goes, never wield such power, you forget to be polite. I think I've stepped into newfound power and visibility, and I never want to leave kindness or compassion behind. So that was definitely something I heard, and I went, you're speaking directly to my soul, and thank you.
And everyone should hear that. There's a Rudyard Kipling poem, If, which is so beautiful, and he says, to walk among kings nor lose the common touch. And it's so true. It doesn't...
Go off, poet. You a poet. Literally.
Pablo Neruda, E.E. Cummings, Rimbaud, Baudelaire.
It's not good enough for you to be Drew Barrymore. You have to come after my job, too, now. What's going on? I don't get it.
Never touch you, Amanda Gorman. My favorite Taylor Swift lyric that I picked was from Karma.
Ooh, yes.
Which, karma is on your scent like a bounty hunter. Karma's gonna track you down step by step from town to town.
Yes, I get that one as well. It's awesome.
Which, really, I think for what I feel and pick up from you and why I look so forward to your power continuing to rise and reach is because we are talking about the core concept of behavior.
Yes.
And what you picked in Taylor's lyric, what I picked in Taylor's lyric, what your beautiful book here is about behavior.
Yeah.